It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off from MetLife. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go. Up we go.
Looking to throw right away. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
Neighbors with a catch. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Go, fish. Go.
Here's 2nd and 5. Caught by the open man. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 26. And the Giants will have a first down. Gives to Singletary from the gun. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. A nice 6-yard pickup. There.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Jones now on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Gano ready to send this away. It's Brandon Powell with the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll get it up to the 44. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Staying on the ground with Jones. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Second down now, 7 to go. Throwing now, off play action. He fires one deep down the middle. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw by Jones. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects with Slayton. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go.
Again, Jones to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this forward to the 19. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. They go play fake with Jones. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And the Giants are too much. They take him down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, Jones gets it. Room to work at the 35. Down the sideline inside the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 8. Throwing here, Darnold. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. The line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit remains 2 scores. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Trying to find some positive yardage. He's across the 45. And he has it all the way down to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Half 18.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 16-point ball game. Gano for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Jones once more. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
The throw is caught. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Set to return, here's Darnay Holmes. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. The Giants trying to add to their lead.
Gold cutter, gold cutter.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Blitz coming for Jones. He's got it, room to run. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Working from the gun, here's Jones. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Here we go, hey.
From the red zone now. Has it in close.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And with third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They go right back to Tracy. And he will take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Gano for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Gano ready to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Darnold. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. 16 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. He's going to push one deep down the road. Caught at the 20-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
It's caught. Breaks the... And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report. As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give left side to Jones. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They give to Jones, right side. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Juke the defender. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be Giants football. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Half jumbo.
A handoff to Tracy. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. They're now set for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's hauled in on the left side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
And the Giants going nickel, 3rd down coming. To throw, here's Darnold. Jones reels it in. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, hey. Up we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Malik Nabers with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Gano ready to send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
2nd down carry for Jones. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Now Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Giants get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
56.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you could strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Gano ready to send this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Darnold now to throw. Able to find Jones. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
Desperation time on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jason Pinnock picks it. And the Giants will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Takes off right out of the read option. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week specifically because of that miss.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Has the connection to Jones. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Vikings. At the 60. 79 Broncos.
McCarthy to throw it. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made.
Awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused, on executing the play in front of him.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Here we go.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants looking like they'll start this season with a win. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Half 18, half 18. Up, go.
Here's Tracy once more. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Why shift to crude? Why shift to crude? Chip. Ladybug, 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 ladybug.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings have some new life in the fourth.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge.
And the Giants are too much. They take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate. It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. No.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Starting at the 10. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Giants are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, my goodness, Brock. I don't think I've ever seen this back-to-back plays, and we've got back-to-back interceptions.
And I would be stunned here, Kate, floored, if we saw a third in a row right here. It might be the time to remind both of these offensive coordinators, you can run the ball, because these secondaries are locked in.
And he's brought down for a loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. So the Giants come